what has been and what is going to make me happy is allowing my creativity to flow and to share it with the people that I love. And that's through filmmaking. When something you're so infatuated with the idea of just engulfs your entire life, it's like you find any means possible to make it become reality because you want it in your life so badly. Stumbling upon making videos and wanting to aspire to do even bigger things with film is something that people might consider as my insanity. Now, I grew up in an Asian household, and as much as there's that stereotype and that stigma that people try not to play into, I always grew up with that pressure. Finding a job or having a job that had prestige, had a title to it, that was going to set me for a strong foundation financially. I mean, filmmaking was never a part of that plan. But as you grow older, you start to realize, it's not always about the materialistic stuff. Of course, you still want security in a job, but what really comes down to, at least for me, over time was happiness. The part of me that wants to be creative and artsy and even drawn to the idea of making movies stems from when I was a kid. I mean, my dad always had a camcorder in his hand.
Hi. Vanessa.
Always videotaping me and my sister. I realized some of these memories I wouldn't have even known myself had it not been for these videos. Nowadays, we take cameras for granted because it's such a common thing to take a selfie or to take a 10-second video that we forget that the initial purpose of having these things, these modems of capturing moments, was to cherish those moments for a lifetime, not just for 10 seconds.
Yeah. Don't let her drop it, that's all.
And if you were to tell me when I was a kid that I would want to make videos and that's where I would see myself making a career out of, probably would have laughed at you.
Good morning, Seagulls. I'm VanessaLee.
Hey everyone, it's Vanessa here.
Hey guys, it's Vanessa here.
Hey guys, it's Vanessa here.
Because I was the complete opposite of that when I was a child. If you ask my parents, we'd go to fast food restaurants. I'd be so shy that I didn't want to ask the server for ketchup, so I'd make my parents ask the server for ketchup for me. But for some reason, I was gravitated towards entertaining people. One time that I asked my mom if I could be in the 5th grade play, and my mom's first response was, "You do know that means you're going to have to stand up and sing in front of a lot of people by yourself." And for some odd reason, I was okay with that, but why I couldn't ask a server for ketchup, I have no idea. It shaped me to being who I am today, being able to sit in front of a camera and make videos on a weekly basis. And it's crazy to think it's been a year. I originally started this process doing it for myself. I don't know, just a way to kill time because I just graduated. I wanted to do something for fun. I wanted to do something with my friends. I could pass the time. And it's changed a total 180. You're always told as a kid to follow your dreams, and as you grow older, it seems like reality hits and people give up those dreams. And as hard as it's been, and as many times as it's been daunting to give into reality, it's like those day one people that have been supporting me from the start keep telling me, keep reminding me that you just got to keep going for it. You got to keep fighting for it. I'm just one person in a sea of tons of other people. But if I'm not willing to work at this craft and take a risk and fall on my face multiple times in this process, then I'm not worthy of achieving my dream. Because if someone is out there more willing to do the work than I am to follow their passion, and I have all the means necessary to do that through the support of my friends and family, then who's not to say that I can do it? A lot of people don't see me staying up at night editing these things, or the hours of filming, of uploading and re-uploading, and the frustration that goes into, you know, making these videos and not being satisfied with the end product and scratching the entire thing and recreating it again and running into bumps here and there. But it's worth it because when I get that one, even if it's just like a single clip, that is what I had imagined, envisioned in my head. There's something magical about your creativity and letting that flow. When in life, it's just so structured. I think a lot of my passion when it comes to film comes from seeing the story that's told behind it. It's never about the comments. It's never about the likes or the statistics or the analytics of videos and getting views and whatnot. Like, sure, that's great, but those are just numbers in the end of the day. If I can imagine something in my head and make it come to life and put it on screen to share with other people and other people can relate to it, that is what's more important to me. I can't guarantee that everyone's gonna understand my message. I can't guarantee everyone's gonna like my videos, and that's okay. Luckily, I've surrounded myself with people that have taught me how to accept myself, taught me how to be okay with criticism. But because I have the people that I have in my life that are willing to push me to see this to fruition, it's like that's what makes this process worth it in the end. And I know, like, when I commit myself to something, if I put my entire heart and soul into it, I will be successful. And I hope that one day I can make the people that supported me from day one proud, so that way they can look back at what I've created and be like, you know what, my time was worth watching her videos because look at how far she's come. Because at the end of the day, the people that have supported me are the ones that told me, like, Vanessa, you're not crazy. Following my dream and keeping that dream a reality, it's possible. And I really appreciate it. Not everyone gets that kind of support. And I feel like I'm just like one of the lucky ones.
So thanks everyone. Thanks for watching, you guys.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks again, you guys. Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much. Bye, you guys.